Before we end this module, I'd like to leave you with a flavor of some of the applications in this area and also some of the drivers for the UAV industry. Let's first start with agriculture. In our own lab, we're using robots like this in apple orchards to see how we can improve the efficiency of production with specialty crops. So robots like this are able to patrol orchards, flying between the crops and over the crop lines, getting three-dimensional information about every plant and fruits growing on the plant. If you look at the three maps on the bottom, the one on the bottom left is obtained using infrared imagery. The one on the bottom right is obtained by using the laser sensor on top of the robot and cameras. It represents three-dimensional information and give you volumetric information about every plant. The one in the bottom middle is the NDVI map, which essentially tells you a little bit about the vigor of every plant. And in operations like this, we try to use multiple vehicles. Again, if you want to cover a large area in a short period of time, it makes sense to use multiple vehicles cooperating with each other, collecting this information in real time. So vehicles like this can get information that can change the way we think about precision farming, allowing farmers to get models of individual plants, recognizing which plants need special attention, getting estimates for yield, and determining which plants to water and what time during the year. Robots like this are finding application in the construction industry. They're able to acquire three-dimensional maps of buildings as they're being built. This allows the owner of the building to monitor progress, comparing the progress to specifications, and also plan for resource allocation during the construction of these buildings. Robots like this are being used in archaeology to get three-dimensional information about historical sites, landscapes, getting information about buildings that were built several thousand years ago. They're being used for photography to take breathtaking pictures, obtaining vistas that could not be obtained by human-held cameras. Robots like this can be used as first responders. These are experiments being conducted in our laboratory where we see a swarm of drones rushing to a spot where there might be an emergency or perhaps where there's been a 911 call. Robots like this can respond before human first responders get to the site, and they can be used to construct three-dimensional maps by surrounding buildings of interest. On the top left, you see trajectories being planned autonomously. On the top right, you see a mosaic being constructed in real time. And at the bottom, you see a three-dimensional reconstruction of the site that needs attention. Again, the idea is that you would get this information and provide human first responders with situational awareness well before they get to the scene, so they're better equipped and they don't get into harm's way.